I decided to make a zombie FPS in 7 days. Day number 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so before explaining anything, let's recall some facts. Day number 1, I made 3 weapons. A machete inspired by The Last of Us, a survival baseball bat, and the Glock 17 for the MW2 vibe. On the second day, I made our character, which is made of arms and gloves of different types, plus an accessory for the Glock. Day number 3, I made animation movements, like walking, jumping, and crouching. Day number 4, I made a weapons animations for the Glock 17, the baseball bat, and finally, the machete. Then we needed some zombies, so I get my old mesh and textured it with AI on the 5th day. Then after 12 hours of painful work, I came back with the map on day 6. So on day 7, the question is, where are we now? Well guys, be prepared to a lot of additions in this video with a big shift where I will put one big announcement and one big update. So make sure to stay until the end of the video because this video could mark the beginning of something really crazy for you guys that follow me. So let's go back where we stopped. Since the beginning of the challenge, you guys made a lot of suggestions. You are really creative monsters. So let's add some. I was watching this game from MW2 and I just fell in love with the UI. So I put a screenshot of my Glock on Photoshop to cut it out. And after some tweaks, this is what she got. And I did the same for the others. And with some code, now the bullets are decreasing in the UI. But this is not finished because in Call of Duty Black Ops you can see that you can buy weapons and equip them. So now we can do it and even swap the weapons. Can also fire when aiming. The recoil is not crazy, but it's okay. Then I saw that the Glock could fire 20 rounds per second. So I made 2 mods, one semi-auto and another one which is automatic. Honestly, I love it. But what if you could try on an enemy now? If you fire on the zombie, you can see the damages popping out. And if you fire on their head, now they're displayed in red. Pretty cool, right? But now let's add even more spices. Now the enemy is dangerous because it can walk, it can also run, and it can attack us. And I get these animations from Mixamo, a free website for video games prototypes, which by the way the day before used in their gameplay trailer, which is kind of crazy, but no one is gonna judge them, right? Anyway, now we can get hit by the zombie, and you can see that this is progressive. So the more you get hit, the more blood there is. To heal, you just need to wait a few seconds. But to make it more precise, I also added a health bar, so now you can see your HP, but also when it regenerates. Now you might have noticed it, but when you shoot at zombies, your damages are converted into money, which is like Call of Duty actually. And when you get too much hit, you die and there is the screen. And I also made the menu. It's in French, but don't worry, it was just to try things out. Then in the map, I've added some ambient sound, like for the cars, water drops, etc. I also added a secret to solve, and when you kill the enemy, it just falls on the ground like a ragdoll, with random death sound. I've also been asked on TikTok for a sustainability bar, which works with any melee weapons, and when you hit a zombie you can really feel the satisfying sounds. And now is where the video is gonna shift, guys, because I've added a lot of things that I don't have time to mention, like the sound that makes the gun when you have no bullets anymore, things like that, or even Easter eggs that a lot of people asked me to add. But then I was like, wait, this game is really getting cool actually. But what will happen if I end this challenge now? So I really had to think about it because my TikTok was really flooded with encouraging messages. And then when I saw this message from Kaiju, that's where I took my big decision. We're gonna stop this challenge to create a way more ambitious game, guys. And I'm gonna draw inspirations from MW3, from The Day Before, a game that really had a lot of potentials, but that probably will never be released unfortunately, and from GTA for the gangsta vibe. So here is my first character, which is called Mike, and yeah, I just made this character with these Louis Vuitton-like clothes. It might not be the best, so tell me in the comments what you think about it. I also did a baseball bat inspired by The Last of Us, then another one, plus this metallic object also inspired by The Last of Us. So right now I'm making this game, but the thing is I never created any multiplayer game. So I decided to practice with creating a backrooms game. And I will be releasing a new video on the next week, and it's really cool, so please subscribe and tell me what you think in the comments. And I hope to see you in the backrooms pretty soon. Take care, guys.